Hey gamers, today I want to talk to you about your shelf of shame. Is there a shelf of shame? Do you have one? How long has it been up there? A shelf of shame is when you buy games, either new or old, just games that enter your collection, and you haven't played them. It takes months, sometimes years. For me, I don't really have that big of a shelf of shame. I don't get that many games all at once. Sometimes I do. I have gotten several. But when I have a bunch of games that are new into my collection, I always make sure that the first thing I do is I'm going to play one of them every game night. One of the new games will for sure get played. I don't do a whole game night where I play all new games. That would be a nightmare, right? Because you're always looking at the rules. Everything's new. if you're playing with me, something's going to be wrong. And so I try to space things out a little bit and give one or two. Now, if there are expansions, I will play expansions all in one night. Like if I have 3 different expansions, I'll add those games and expansions to the regular games and play them all together if it's an expansion. But other than that, if it's a brand new one I've never played before, I'm going to just play one of those every night. It's usually at the beginning of the night. So that way, if it kind of goes south or whatever, I can save it by some games that we all know. But it's always at the top. Now, yes, that means sometimes it does take 6 to 8 weeks for me to clear, especially if I get like a big box in of games I've got, which I have before. I've got like 14 games before, and it's taken me a few weeks to clear them out. It would take me even longer now because the board game group I have now doesn't meet as much. But so my shelf of shame is very small, if at all. It's usually non-existent. But I do know people that have had games sitting up there for months or years. So my question to you is, what is the longest game that you've kept on your shelf of shame, and what keeps you, what prevents you from playing these games to the table the moment you get it? It's just you just have too many games, not enough game nights, no one's interested in playing it. Please let me know what the excuse is for that, and and how many games you have right now on your shelf of shame. I'd love to hear that. All right, gamers, that's it for now. See you next time.